Hello, hello. I'm really excited. Not only is today payday, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Wah, wah, wah. 5 more days until I've reached my goal. I've made it almost to Valentine's Day without having any sugar, no fast food, no chips, no bread. What else? No potatoes. Everything you can't have on keto. I played it by the books and it's working. I think I checked 2 days ago and I was down 16 pounds total. So in 5 more days, I'm gonna check and see what the actual total weight loss was for this month and a half that we've been doing this. I have to be honest too, because when I started doing this, I knew I was gonna lose some weight because I have a lot to lose, but I really didn't expect the boost of energy that I've had. You've seen that we've been going on walks pretty much every day, or at least 4 times a week. It's just a lot easier now, probably because I don't have 16 pounds to lug around. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't know if it's the warmer weather we've been having or if I'm just more energized and I just want to be outside moving. Either way, I love it. I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, I need to reward myself now that I've made it to my goal. So today, I'm going to make some pink velvet strawberry waffles. I think that's what they're called. I found it on Pinterest. I'll link it down below. But it looks like a really simple recipe. I've got the strawberries, I've got all this stuff to make the waffles homemade. And let me show you this cute little waffle maker that I got at Target. Cutest thing you've ever seen, right? It's heart-shaped. And like, this is my hand, so like size comparison, they're little, they're mini. They're just gonna be the perfect size for Story and the perfect little small snack. I'll be able to indulge but not go overboard with these little ones. All right, here's the recipe that I'm gonna use. It's from a website called Somewhat Simple. And I was almost right. They're pink velvet waffles, and we're gonna put strawberries on top, and I'm probably gonna make some chocolate sauce too. I don't know if they're gonna look like this picture, but we'll see what happens. Here's all my ingredients. So I have my flour, my sugar, my salt, my baking powder, and then over here I have my milk, my vanilla. I have vinegar because it calls for buttermilk, but you can actually make your own buttermilk at home. Who knew? I didn't until this year. But you just add a tablespoon of vinegar to 1 cup of milk and then let it sit for 10 minutes and then you have buttermilk. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that instead of going to the store and buying some. I have this vanilla here. It's from Mexico from like 2015, but I don't think vanilla goes bad. I mean, I've been using it in other stuff and it's been fine, so it calls for 1/2 cup of melted butter. And then we have some pink food coloring to dye the batter. 2 eggs, and oh, and I have some sprinkles left over from the cookies that we made last week. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these just to sprinkle on top when they're all finished. Okay, I think I have everything. I went ahead and sanitized the counter before I got all this out. Got my recipe over here behind me. I washed my hands. The only thing I have to do now is put up my hair. Okay, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is start cutting up my strawberries. Does anybody know how to cut these in the shape of a heart? I always see these cute little pictures on Pinterest of these heart-shaped strawberries, but I've never really tried it before. Let me see if I can. I think it's like, don't you kind of cut like a V on the top? Is that right? Like maybe like that. not look like a heart. I mean, I guess it could pass, but I don't know. So, funny story, when I started keto, I didn't do too much research because I just wanted to be healthy overall, or more healthy. So I just kind of did a low carb, no sugar, that kind of thing. But I assumed because fruit has sugar, that was part of the deal, like you couldn't have fruit either. But then one of my good friends sent me a Southern keto cookbook, which if you follow on Instagram, you've seen the post that I made about it. But in there, she gives you shopping lists so that you can go out and buy keto-friendly food for your kitchen. So on that list was strawberries. So this whole time, I could have been eating strawberries, but I didn't know that they were okay. So now it's all right if I do this. Oh my God, it tastes like candy. That is good. I'm telling you, when you haven't had sugar this long, anything the slightest bit sweet is like amplified. And that's how it should be, right? Isn't fruit like nature's dessert? I'm gonna make this one a heart because it's big, and I think that's not too bad. It has a little imperfection right here, so I'll just cut that off, which happens sometimes with organic strawberries. They're not perfect, right? But they sure do taste good. You know what? I was gonna put sugar in these and make them all syrupy and let them marinate, but then I can't eat any because there's sugar on it. I'll set these over here, and then I will mix up my dry ingredients. Let me pull up the recipe again. I need 2 cups of flour, 2, and then 4 teaspoons of baking powder. I don't know if I have 4 teaspoons in here, so I might have to open the other can. Yeah, here's 1. Let me go get some more. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is my half of a tablespoon because I think my tablespoon ran away. So we'll do 4 of these to get 2 tablespoons. 3, 4. Half a teaspoon of salt. I'll whisk all of this up. I'll set that aside and then do the wet ingredients. So I got my 2 eggs in here already, and then my half of a cup of melted butter. It's just 1 stick. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1 3/4 cup of the buttermilk. I just made 2 cups. Oh, that's gross. I guess that's what buttermilk is though, right? It looks better when it's stirred up, but after it sits a while, it kind of curdles. Anyways, I made 2 cups of this just for easy math, but I'll just leave 1/4 of a cup in here and maybe save it for something else later this week. So let's try to measure this out. It's 1 cup. That's pretty close. Okay. And I think that's it except for the food coloring. So let me just mix this real good. It says 6 drops of pink food coloring, but 6 to 8 drops. But that's subjective, so depends how much you like pink. Depends what shade of pink you like. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm extra, so I'm doing the extra 2. I think I'm gonna be extra. I'll do 2 more and make it an even 10. Ooh, that's pretty. I like bold colors. I don't want no pale, like baby pink. I want pink. This is Valentine's Day. This is a time for pink to shine. I'm gonna put in my dry ingredients. Story's awake. Look at this pink batter. How fun! This is definitely more batter than we're gonna need. I'm only giving Story some of these waffles today because I still have my 5 more days before I can have sugar. I'll probably just put half of this in a little squeezy container. That way I can put it in the fridge and keep it for Valentine's Day. Or I could just make all the waffles and then freeze some too, because you can always pop them in the toaster when you want to, have another one. But then they're not fresh. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Plus, if I use all this batter with this mini waffle maker, I might be doing this for 3 hours. Here we go. I'm gonna start with probably just 2 spoons of this and see. I don't want it to overflow. And last time I made these, they definitely did. Look how cute. 1 down, 1,000,000 to go. This one's a little imperfect. Does it need a little bit more time? We'll see. Let's give it another couple seconds. Oh my gosh. You good? You wanna come out? Come on out and join your friend. 2 hearts are better than 1. Oh no, I lost my spoon. I actually had the thought of doing this with Story, but then I was like, the whole kitchen might end up pink. But now I'm making the mess, so I feel like, who am I to talk about making messes? If you hear Story, she's just cheering on the Blues in her crib. She's their biggest fan. All right, I made about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hearts, and I still have all that left. So I'll just put this in a container and then put it in the fridge. But now we gotta put them on a plate for Story and then put a bunch of these little toppings on it. I might let her do the sprinkles, but I'll put the strawberries, and then I'm gonna make some, I have a little bit of these chocolate chips left over. So I'll probably put these in a bowl with some whipping cream and melt them and make like a chocolate sauce. And then maybe we'll drizzle that on top with some of this just like white vanilla icing that I have left from the cookies we made last week. I think that'll be good. Let's melt this and just see what happens. I think I'm gonna start with some chocolate and I'll just drizzle this on top. And then I have some of this white icing. We need some of our strawberries. And then, of course, some sprinkles. Some magic, if you will. Voila! You know what's really hard about all of this is when I cook and I bake, I'm a taster. I'm definitely the kind of person that licks the spoon just to see what it tastes like. I'm a licker. Happy Valentine's Day. But it's like an instinct. I don't know. I don't think I could have made this any more perfect if I tried. I had enough batter to almost fill this whole thing. So I filled it from the bottom, twisted it back on. I'll see you Saturday. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for our little Valin brunch. I hope you liked it. I'll let you know if I like it on Saturday, but I can't see why I wouldn't. If you want the recipe, again, I'm gonna link it down below in the description of the video, so check it out. It's really not that difficult. You could probably Pinterest any waffle recipe and then just add the pink food coloring to it. I don't know, or use the what is it called, Bisquick, the pre-made mixture. Just do that and add the pink food coloring, or red, or make chocolate ones. It's up to you. But I think Story's gonna love it. I'm gonna go wake her up so she can have some. Are you ready for your treat?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are we gonna have?
Waffles.
Waffles? Strawberries and waffles. Oh, look at that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that your favorite thing?
Mm-hmm.
Are you living the best life?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Let me give you a kiss. Mwah. Say bye.
Bye.
Say happy Valentine's Day.
I see.
See you later.
I